Hey, pipe friends. I want to stop in and do a little video and talk about a serious issue that's going on now in the community. And a little housekeeping first. I'm smoking some Cajun honey from Piper's Haven in Lafayette, Louisiana. A little basket pipe here that I got at Don Juan's in New Orleans. So the subject is about moving to Vimeo. And Wallace, Mr. Tree Stump, and I talked on the phone yesterday, and he told me they were all moving, and I opened an account in on Vimeo, and I got to look in, and I'm not ready to make the move yet. I'm gonna stay right here on YouTube. I'm gonna ride the sinking ship to the ship till she sinks to the bottom. I think a lot of people have jumped the gun. Some of the real prominent YouTube presenters have gotten on, and so it's kind of follow the leader, and a lot of them have left, and I think some will be back. I looked at it long and hard. It's got as many quirks or more than YouTube. It's not, to me, I didn't find it super easy to maneuver around. I can't find anybody on there. It's like starting over from total scratch. And you got to pay for it. I think, very, very limited video space. I mean, you'll be out of time in no time. If you make more than one video a week, the free deal ain't going to work for you. And, I've got some weeks I'll make 3 or 4 or 5. I've got some weeks I'll make 1. It wouldn't, even that one can't be a 14, 15 minute video. And you'll be out. And then you got to pay, I think it's they may have, I'm not sure, $50, $60 a year, and then one's $10 a month. That's $120 a year. And it's not about the money. I certainly could pay it, and I may wind up paying it one day. I'm not saying that I'm not, but look, YouTube is the gold standard. They set the standard for videos. Good quality. I watched several on there last night. It was hanging up, and I finally, the video would just stop. And I said, the heck with it. That just ain't the same. I mean, it's a novel idea to protest, and don't get me wrong, I don't like what's happened to YouTube and Google no more than anyone else. But I have finally gotten my videos where yesterday I was only able to not comment on one response. That was to Mike Smokenbriar, and I had made a comment, and I thought it was going to take it, and then it kicked it out. And that may have been a glitch in my system. I don't know, but then it would not let me go back. First day this thing came on board, I couldn't comment to none of them. And then later on that evening, a few I could, and most of them I couldn't. And then the next day, about half and half, and then finally, now I can comment. And if I have a problem, if I have an issue commenting to you, I'll send you a private message. You're my friends, and the friendship is the main thing. It's not about getting views. I don't care that I don't, it's not getting 200 views. This is not what it's about. It kind of started out that way. I mean, we all got to be honest with each other. Yeah, I'm sure it did. But most in my circle have fell into the friendship camaraderie deal. I have made some true friends here, and I am thankful and grateful and love each and every one of you. And you've been in my home. I've been in your home, although we've never met. We've shared triumphs and tragedies right here on YouTube. We've enjoyed many a bowl of tobacco and talked about recommended different blends to each other, shown our pipes, recommended pipes, and if I ride the sinking ship down and I get down to 15 views and they're 15 great friends, and that's fine. That's more important to me. I get 40 to 65 views per video, and I know in my in my small circle, there's about 40 of us that follow each other faithfully. We're good friends. In the world, I don't have 40 friends, but on YouTube, I've got 40 close friends that I truly think the world of, and I thank you again for that. But I'll have a dozen comments. Some will, it's just like, some will comment. It's hit and miss, but we're close. That's important to me. I'm not in it to get 1,000 subs. I've got about 450 subs, and like I say, I've got about 40 solid followers out of that, about 10%. And that's great. I am thankful to have it, and they mean the world to me. I'm not trying to get 1,000 subs. I may get there one day. I'm not trying to get 200 and 300 views. That's not what this has become for me. And I don't want to lose any friendship. And I'll catch some of you guys and girls that may be leaving YouTube. I'll check in on Vimeo from time to time, but I probably am, at this point, I'm not going to get real deep into it. I'll watch, and I may make a video. And look, I may eat my words. I may be there in a week or two and saying, take me, rescue me. Here I am. I'm eating my words. I'm sorry, but I just like the way YouTube. Yeah, it's a problem, but I promise you, it's not. It's for the communication with my true friends. I'll jump through an extra hoop. The friendship means that much to me. It truly does. And, and I'm not taking YouTube sides because I absolutely hate this. The thing I hate is not being able to click on my the comments or inbox or whatever. I hate that. But, I've adjusted. It's taken about a week, and I'm adjusted. To see my comments, I click on my video. I don't care about watching myself over and over, so I click pause and I scroll down. I see my comments, and that's done. It's and if someone private message me, I go to my Google Mail. But I urge y'all to just hang in here. I don't think it's going to be no better. The grass looks greener on the other pasture, but I fooled with it a couple of hours last night, and I just said, it's just not for me. And I know some of the big name presenters are jumping up and down about it, and that's certainly their right. But and I've heard some outlandish rants. I've heard some sensible rants. Joe Case had probably the most sensible rant or discussion about it that I have heard on YouTube so far. He makes some good points there. And like you said, there's some problems there. And for now, I'm going to be on YouTube. Like I say, I will occasionally throw up a video on Vimeo. I'll look for y'all. If some of my friends outright leave YouTube, I'll come over from time to time and search you. Hope you'll come back here occasionally and visit with me, because this is, for right now, this is where you can find me. And I can't see Guy Witherspoon leaving. I can't see. He may. Can't see Alfred leaving. I can't see. Us guys. We've been here a couple of years, and like I say, there's several in my circle that I can't see leaving. And on top of that, who wants another $10 a month freaking bill? For the privilege of making. And I got a feeling that when the dust settles, that's going to be. And it's like Joe K said, it ain't going to be long. If a lot of them do go to Vimeo, they're going to start doing the same thing. They're But I do value your friendship, and I hope I haven't angered anyone. I've cherished each and every minute we've spent together, every pipe bowl we've we've smoked, and it's and I appreciate you, being my friend, and I hope that we still are friends. And but like I say, I'm gonna stick it out here a while. Had a good conversation yesterday with Guy Witherspoon on the phone too. I talked to Guy. He had told me, sent me a message the other day, and of course it started over this YouTube bull, to call him, and of course he had already talked to Mike Smokenbriar. I think he had already talked, and Mike had kind of helped him through it. I was gone. I was out of town. I got back. And anyway, Guy and I, we talked probably 35 minutes, 40, and just enjoyed, kind of like when Wallace and I get on the phone, we get long-winded and sometimes, and just really enjoy talking to Guy. We talked about just a little bit of everything, and just really enjoyed it. And he really had a good time with you, Dion. I mean, he really enjoyed that, watching those couple of ball games and eating the pizza and drinking the new Coors Blend 19, I think he called it, and came highly recommended as a good Prohibition era or pre-Prohibition era blend. I got to get online and check that out. I'm not a big beer drinker, or a big drinker, period, but I do occasionally like a good beer if I'm eating pizza or Mexican food. I pair the two up very well and enjoy them. The taste. As far as just sitting around drinking a beer, you'll rarely ever see me or hear me doing that, but I do enjoy it with a good pizza or a good plate of enchiladas or something. Love to go to El Chico's, and I'll have a draft beer there. And like I say, El Chico sometimes real hit and miss. This one here, sometimes it tastes like a TV dinner, and sometimes it's pretty good. But if you catch them on a good day, it's still some good Tex-Mex, and I prefer the Tex-Mex. But to my friends, I want to say thank you. To my friends that leave, I want to say I'll watch some videos from time to time. I don't look to put up more than one a week, if that, on Vimeo right now. I just don't want another little old bill. I don't want, and it's, it's still a lot of learning to maneuver around. I just don't want to go through all that. I'm familiar with what I got here. I like what I got. YouTube is the standard for videos, and I'm gonna ride her till she sinks slam to the bottom, and then I'll be forced to move totally. And I'm not going to say that I may not get further into Vimeo as I go, but it's going to be gradual and slow. So this is where you'll find me. I'll still be right here in the neighborhood, not far away, just a click and away. So if, I do appreciate you. Love every one of y'all. Hope you have a good evening, and we'll catch you later. I'm still way behind on reviews, and I'm going to do them right here. And we'll catch you next time. God bless.